Hello, hello, and welcome to your first logo project. I'm so excited that we get to this point. Let's make some magic, right? All right, so what we're going to look at is called a logo redesign, and I'm actually really excited. I love this assignment. This came from my college experience. We did something exactly like this, but different. We didn't just do the logo, we had to do packaging as well, but we wouldn't have a whole lot of time to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and just walk you guys through recreating a logo. This one's really fun. And again, I love it. I even got something out of it when I work with students on this. So I love seeing your ideas and helping you realize how they come together. So let's go ahead. We're going to take a look at the presentation lesson and then we'll get started. Okay, so this is pretty fun. I love this. All right, so we're going to do a logo redesign. So we're going to redesign a logo, but you're going to use Illustrator and you're going to be applying your color theory, symbolism, and use your strong design principles. Okay, so we're using all the cool techniques. So your objective is that you're going to understand how color, symbolism, and iconography communicate brand identity. You'll have to do a little bit of research on these companies and the industry to inspire your redesign, which means you're going to be Googling. You're going to create three sketches that are different, and one final logo design in Illustrator. And then you're going to submit both the original logo design and your version that you recreated together because we want to do a comparison of the two. Okay. So, what makes a great logo? First, they're simple and memorable. Look, very simple. Apple, McDonald's, Nike. We all know what these look like. They don't even need words. We know what they look like. They're relevant to the brand. Apple's, and who knows, man, they just chose Apple. But the swoosh actually comes from Mercury's feet, where he had the wings on his ankles. McDonald's is kind of like the French fries, the golden arches. It was actually a symbol of a part of the original structure of the first McDonald's restaurant. Works in color and in black and white. So we have to be aware, the Nike symbol can be different colors. The McDonald's logo sometimes doesn't have the red box. Apple can actually be different colors. They've shown it that way. It scales well at all sizes. This really has to do with why we're using vector over raster, but also it's timeless. It's not just fitting a trend. Okay, so you're not trying to throw in some anime look because that may not be what the trend is, in 10 years. So we want to keep that in mind. Let's take a deep dive into color theory of logos. Actually, on the site, on the lesson, you have color psychology and the meaning behind each colors. This is actually really helpful. It's an image that will allow you to, it gives you more elaboration on colors and what they mean and how they're used for different emotions and representations. So please look that over, okay? This is really just an example, but colors really do matter. Colors convey emotion, meaning, and brand personality. So keeping it black and white is fine, but it could just be slightly boring. Like you could have some color variations in there. So if you look at red, it's passion, urgency, and emergency. So the colon and YouTube. It's really to get your mind, like grab your attention. Red is the first color that your brain recognizes before anything else, which is why there's red stop signs, red lights. Okay. Blue, it's trust, calming, reliability. Don't know why Facebook's there. Never trust any social media, y'all. Okay. Yellow is optimism, clarity, and warmth. Hence McDonald's golden arches, warm fries. Green is healthy growth in eco or like eco-friendly. I don't know why Spotify has that, but it could be growth, like mental growth and whatnot. But Whole Foods, for example, their logo is all solid green. Black is